Hey friends, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar with a requested pick a card. This was requested quite some time ago actually, and I'm sorry that it's taken me so long. I can't even remember who gave me the request. I have a screenshot somewhere, but it's been quite some time. And this reading is going to be about how to attract the person that you like. So probably a crush or someone that you like. How can you attract them further to you? This is what that's going to be about. And I wanted to say something first of all. If somebody is not really biting and they're not really answering you, I feel as if I should tell you some tough love here. Don't engage with those type of people. If they're not interested in getting to know you, you can't force them to be, and that's not what you want. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to say that first of all. If this is an just for my responsibility as a reader too, I mean, I feel as if I should say that, you know, that maybe if this person doesn't seem interested in general in replying to you, this may not be, or like kind of conversing with you in general, it may not work, okay? And if there are certain factors like they're married or they're way older than you, they're your teacher, again, may not work. We need to apply this in realistic scenarios, okay? So I'm sorry to be a little bit of a party pooper there with that message, but I feel it's my responsibility as a reader to say that, so I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay, so 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have opalite, bumblebee jasper, turquoise, and aura rose quartz. And the timestamps will be down below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, of course, I'm always, available through my Etsy store, where you can purchase readings, and of course my Amazon wish list is always an option too in terms of getting a reading. So I am sending you guys lots of love, and I will see you on your reading. Hey guys, so you chose pile number 1 with the opalite. This is your reading. So let's figure out how you might attract the person on your mind. Okay, so we'll start with this card, creation. So, and then as well, let's see what else we have. We have 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. And then we have the butterfly and twin flames. Ooh, okay. So, first of all, and I'm going to take probably a few other cards, but I want to start off with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is all about collaboration, group projects. It can even represent sometimes friendships. So for some of you, this might be like a friend, or you are being encouraged in order to attract this person to create that type of collaboration. This could be like, if you work with them, working more with them. With the 9 of Cups, I could say you may in some way be able to fulfill a wish of theirs. Like if you get to know them, you might be able to, and I'm not trying to be like a mind manipulator or anything like that, but it might be that you can figure out the things that make them happy and fulfilled and offer them this. So if, like, as an example, if they really like a certain artist or a certain song or a certain candy or something, you could offer these things sort of as a way to kind of, get to know them. Also making efforts to get to know them, putting out that effort to find out what they really like and who they really are. And it seems more like here with the energy of creation, this is more about creating a connection. So for some of you, this might be somebody that you don't, maybe for some of you, you don't know this person too well. Or if you already kind of know them, it might be about getting closer to them, getting to know them more. This also might be taking physical steps, right? With the Ace of Pentacles is all about the physicality. So it might be taking more time to see them in person, for instance. If this is like a long distance connection, it might mean that you have to go see them in order for this to blossom. We have the butterfly too. It says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Again, there's this transformative type of energy, an energy in which, there are steps taken, right, to have that beautiful outcome. And with the twin flames card, it says yin yang, sorry. Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So this could also be about creating a bridge between the two of you, essentially, where you can sort of see the duality, or they can see the duality of how much you guys are very similar, or how much you actually have in common. This could be about finding commonality, in terms of a connection. Let's see here, we have, yeah, we have house. House is all about our private life, our inner life. Again, so this could be about getting to know them. We have a young woman. cards are upside down. This could literally be going to their house. I only recommend that if that is safe. And you know that they're safe. But this could be about, again, approaching them if you are a younger woman in a more private manner. It doesn't have to be literally going to their house. But it could just be like talking to them. Oh, for some, this might be, if you work together, it might be talking more about home life. Opening up more about home life. For some, it could be asking about a child, for instance, if they have a daughter or something. We have widower as well. So for some of you, it might be helping them through a difficult time. If you notice that they're having a difficult time and you've thought about that, it might be approaching them in a way that's helpful during this time. Like I said, this might be a little bit different. For some of you, this person might not be going through such a thing, or they might not have a daughter, or they might not have like these situations. So of course, these are specific messages for some people. But generally, it's a being kind to them. How do you get them to like you romantically? Yeah, there are service type of things, like offering to do things for them, or help them out in some way. If you see, like, for instance, they're struggling or something and they need help, like if they're moving, you say, hey, you jump in and say, hey, I can offer you some help if you need it. It's just about necessarily like being there, you know, for them, and kind of building up that trust with them. Again, like I said, for some of you, maybe this person's had some sort of breakup or something in which maybe they could be comforted, or they've lost something. Widower, I mean, doesn't have to only be that someone died, for instance. It doesn't have to be that they've broken up with a spouse or a partner. It could be also that they've lost a job, or they've had some sort of loss in their life. Maybe for some of you, you could actually even connect with this person on that. Maybe you have a similar experience and you don't know it. That just depends, I said, like on the situation between you and this person. But generally, this is about creating something and pursuing growth with this person in a personal way, and a way in which is helpful. I do feel like this person might also, with that Ace of Pentacles perhaps, and the 9, like the kind of the combo that we're getting with the 9 of Cups and the 3 and the Ace of Pentacles, I am getting somebody that maybe likes acts of service as like a love language. So it might be somebody that really responds well to when you are kind and generous to them, and you put in that physical effort, okay? So again, for some of you, maybe a long distance or something, it might be that you're putting in the effort to really maybe send them a package or send them a present, or you know, making more physical efforts. And maybe for some of you, this might be actually visiting them and getting to know them more in person. Okay, so that is what I've got for you guys. I know this is kind of short, but you know, I mean, I wanted to keep it fairly simple. And I wish you all the very, very best. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. You can find my Etsy store as well as my Amazon wish list. So sorry, I was like thinking, and I have to snap my fingers to think. But anyways, guys, I want to send you lots of love and good luck in this connection, okay? And hopefully this was helpful to you, okay? So bye-bye. Oh yeah, and lots of love. Hey guys, if you pick pile number 2 with this Bumblebee Jasper, this is your reading. So let's find out how you can attract the person on your mind. How could you, you know, get them to really like you back romantically or something, or how could you attract them romantically? So I am going to tell you that we do have a lot of similar messages here, which I thought was hilarious, and essentially, I guess it is true, that's what is required, but we have growth, we have the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, and as well seduction and engagement ring. This is a weird one, a little bit. The 2 of Swords as a means of seduction. This could be literally, well, first of all, with Ace of Wands, taking a chance, flirting, that's definitely here. And we do have seduction, so attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Now, engagement ring is interesting, because I will say for some of you, this may not work if this person's already in another relationship. I'm just going to straight up tell you that. For some of you, too, if you're in a relationship, this may not work because of this, okay? But other than that, so if that's not the case, okay, and nobody's in a relationship and everything's cool, I do get this sense with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. It's weird because we have contradictory information here. It's kind of like, don't come on strong, come on strong. So, and then we have growth as well. So, with growth, I have to say that, like, I would assume that it would be more along the lines of taking chances, kind of creating that growth organically. But flirting, of course, is something I see here. But then at the same time, it's kind of like holding back. So I don't know if this is like playing hard to get. That could be what's coming out here. Like maybe like a hard to get type of energy. Pile number 2. This energy. Yeah, we have falseness. So this person might... I don't know if I like that you'd have to do this, but look at this. Falseness, thief, and reunion. Huh. Again, there's some sort of, well, with falseness and thief, there's something kind of manipulative about this. A little bit tricky. I wonder if this is kind of planning things that they don't see coming. Like, yeah, like some kind of like surprise. Like with the Two of Swords, actually, in the falseness and the thief, it could be like kind of making an effort that seems very casual and that they don't really see. That's weird. Like running into them, reunion. Maybe it's like running into them accidentally. Or... Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like it's like a... I don't know why, but I keep thinking of like a TV show or something where it's like, oh, I'm gonna sneak and see, and like a co-op, like a, not co-op, like a, well, yeah, like a sneaky, like, sneaky type of thing. Huh. I do... Huh. Well, again, like I said, for some of you, if this is could be a message here. If this person's already in a commitment, nope. Okay. And if you're already in a commitment, nope. But otherwise, though, it might be that you just need to kind of run into this person. For instance, it might be a little bit of hot and cold. Maybe they like that. Maybe they get excited about that. I don't know how good that would be longevity-wise. You know, in terms of a long-term relationship, like how long you can keep that up. But maybe that would catch their attention initially. And then I would hope that maybe it could progress to something better in the future. Because we're not looking at that. We're just looking at how you could attract them. But I do think the main thing I'm catching from here, well, besides growth, so allowing something to grow, right? I'm trying to see if I can find the guidebook to this deck in particular, because I kind of want to read the message. But I don't know where I stuck it. Unfortunately. It's MIA. Oh, there, it's right in front of my face. Never mind. Right in front of my face. So, number 5. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expecting growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous, you will blossom. So yeah, okay, well that's interesting because that does make sense here with the Ace of Wands, not being stagnant. Okay, for some of you here with that Two of Swords and that Seven of Pentacles, it might be that you've sort of been sitting on this. You're not really being open and honest, and what you really need to do is contact them and start trying to take a bold action, okay? So there, for some of you, that's the message, is that you actually, instead of just kind of not taking any action like the Two of Swords or even the Seven of Pentacles, kind of waiting and seeing if they're going to do something, it's that you have to take this action. You have to be bold. You have to get out of a stagnant energy. Especially here with this falseness and thief, it's like maybe this person doesn't even freaking know what you think because you're not telling them and you're not talking to them. Okay, so like I said, those are a few different options. I try to make sure that I cover all the different things I'm seeing or feeling to interpret, just because different people watching, but essentially that's what I'm seeing. First, like I said, just to summarize, if they are in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, you might have trouble getting this off the ground, okay, beyond flirting, for instance, and kind of casual conversation. For others of you, it's like maybe that hot and cold thing will work. But I think for the majority of you, what we're getting here is that it's rejecting stagnant energy. It's not sitting and hoping that they'll come to you. It's taking that action and being upfront. For instance, with that reunion card, inviting them out somewhere or trying to engage with them to reunite this, okay? So that is what I've got for you guys. I really hope that it helps in understanding how to attract a person on your mind. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And if it resonated at all, I always love hearing about that. But I'm wishing you all the very best. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, all that information is down below in the description box. And yeah, lots of love, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello guys, if you chose pile number 3, whether this is turquoise, this is your reading. So let's find out how you can attract the person on your mind. So let's start. We have peace. That's beautiful. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. Let's see. We have the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, and the Page of Swords. Very interesting. And then we have the Dragonfly and the Snake. So we have the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal, as well as the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. That's very interesting energy. I would tell you, and this is kind of like what I told pile number 2 as well, if you are the other woman, or there is another woman, you might have trouble with this connection. It may be that your advice is actually to kind of keep it friendly and hold back a bit, okay, and kind of remain uninvolved in this connection. That's just a call out for some of you, and sorry if that's maybe not what you wanted to hear if you're in that situation. But for others of you, let's see. Well, first of all, I could say if you kind of are teasing this person, if you tend to have a lot of combative talk with them, like maybe you guys argue or kind of debate things, I would say that you'd probably have to pull back on that and pursue it in a more peaceful way, okay? Because we have peace and being lighthearted, right? So if by chance here with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, you found yourself kind of arguing with this person or being kind of difficult, maybe that's your flirting style, okay? For some people that is a flirting style. I know I'm an Aries. I roast people. I roast the people I love. No, but maybe that isn't the best approach for this person. Patience is another thing that's coming here with the Strength card, and it kind of goes well with that Peace card. I want to read the Peace card just out of curiosity. It says, peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. So again, this could be telling you that if this person is combative, maybe it's time to pull back from this connection as well. Okay, that's specific for some of you. If this person is one that's mean to you or not being nice to you, pull back. It might be that that's the best thing to do, because maybe this connection, for some of you, it might be that you're trying to engage with somebody that's not very healthy minded. Okay, now that's not going to be for everybody. For others of you, this could just be about taking it slow, okay, being lighthearted, and getting to know them, engaging them in conversation, and showing with strength. It could be showing that you are there for them by support, via supportive comments and stuff. It could also be that you could, with the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is kind of like a watchful energy for me. So it could be that you watch for moments in which you can kind of display your strength or your support, right? Taking that sort of action. Let's see. We have Messenger. And we have Lover. So this might be for some of you messaging them, like in a kind way. With Lover, it's like somebody who's like very kind and, you know, considerate and perhaps flirtatious. Yeah, we have Letter. So this is about communication, guys. Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This is about communication. You guys need to communicate with this person in order to grow anything. And again, with Peace and Lover coming out, and then this Dragonfly, I'm definitely getting the sense of like not hiding in the shadows, coming out and speaking in a way that's very kind and peaceful. Again, don't engage in drama. If you have a habit of getting dramatic, and I'm not saying that out of any judgment, by the way. I mean, I think we all can feel dramatic sometimes, and I'm not the first you know, the angel here that's never engaged in any drama or overreacted. Come on, I'm an Aries. Of course I overreact. But so don't take it as an offense if I say that. I say it with love and support. So with Journey and Thought too, this is essentially really about getting to know this person, and as well with thoughts, thinking before you speak. So if you are, like I said, prone to overreact or something, or push something, or fight, or any of that kind of stuff, like hold back on it. We also have Journey. So Journey is interesting. For some of you, maybe there's some sort of like maybe there is some sort of like journey that needs to take place. Maybe that for some of you there's a distance or something, and that might be something that needs to happen. Clarify this Journey card. Oh my god, okay, hold on. That was too many of them. Clarify the Journey. Thief. And conversation. Interesting. Journey, Thief, and conversation. Again, this could be about, I'm sensing that maybe it could be about that if you are the type to block or something like that, not doing that. This could also be about if you've ghosted this person, starting a conversation with them. For some of you, though, if this person is somebody that's not engaging well with you, it might be to move on from this. Or give them a piece of your mind and try to go from there. And if they don't respond well to it, then just give up. Move on. You know what I mean? Like if they aren't talking to you very much, it might be time for some of you to sort of say, what's up? I'm not here for drama, you know, I'm here in a loving way and I really like you, but what's going on, you know? And then if you don't get the response that you want from that conversation, then it might be time to kind of find some peace away from this connection. Again, kind of a specific message for some of you. But essentially what I'm seeing here, though, for a lot of you, for probably the majority of you, especially where this hasn't been very complicated or anything like that, is showing support, showing in hard times, and essentially getting to this person, not engaging in drama. This person might run away from drama. So again, if you're going to be the type that's going to get too dramatic, it might be that they don't like that. You know what I mean? Like this might be the person that would like immediately kind of start to pull away if they thought that there was anything. And with Snake here and Strength, this person might need a little bit of extra, you know, in terms of they might be a little bit cautious when it comes to love if they've had like previous bad situations. So it might be about them healing through this, through you, right? You offer them a peaceful connection and they're able to heal maybe their past wounds from previous you know, relationships that weren't trustful, like very trustful, you know. Then they could heal that through you, and that could be about being there for them. So that's essentially what I'm seeing for you. Oh, I think the mailman came. Oh, yep, UPS is here. Anyways, if you would like a personal reading with me, all that information is down below. And I wish you all the very, very best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 4 with the Aura Rose Quartz, this is your reading. Sorry about that. I had like in the last pile, I had like a package come. He told me, you need to play the lottery because you got like 3 packages today. Okay, so we have the Masculine. How can you attract your person? Sorry about that. Page of Wands and the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay, and then we have palm tree and the runner. Ooh, okay, so. I do feel that for many of you, if you've been sort of sitting on the fence with this person here with the Page of Wands, Page of Wands is like definitely an energy of somebody who has like, you know, a lot of feelings, right? But not always a lot of action, especially next to the Seven of Swords. So I do wonder here, there's two messages, of course. For instance, if this person's a runner, it might be that you seek your own stability at this time. If you've tried to kind of put yourself out there to them and you have been upfront and honest with them and you've pursued this connection, it might be time for you to seek your own stability, okay? That's going to be the message for some of you. Now, for others of you in which you've sort of been sitting on the fence, maybe you haven't really sort of put yourself out there towards this person. Maybe you're avoiding them sometimes, okay? And maybe you have a fear of intimacy. Maybe you have a fear of like letting yourself get involved or something. You're scared to take that move. It might be that the only way that you're going to be able to do this is to confront this in an upfront way, to sort of you know, ask this person out or take a step that is you know, we have conversation coming out. So again, taking the step to converse with them. See, I wanted to make sure that I used something here because I knew that all the piles were very similar in energy. Not similar, a lot of it was about making the effort, okay? And that's usually what that's about anyways. And I was like, man, people are just going to think I'm making this all up and all the piles sound the same. But, you know, it's not. Like, really, conversation's important in all the piles. Making sure that you're conversing with the person, that you are talking to them, okay? So, with stability, security, permanence, and growth, it might be that you show this person that you are a permanent facet of their life, that you're always there for them too, right? Instead of, and that might be what it's about, is building stability with this person, building something real. This person might need to see legitimate action before they're going to respond, okay? Melancholy. For some of you, this could be support through a difficult time. Consoling them. If they seem like they're having a bad day, open up and say, hey, what's going on with you? You know, how are you feeling? What's going on? Trying to open up, you know, trying to bridge the emotions. You know what I mean? Bridge the gap. We have surprise. Clarify surprise. Surprise. Pleasure seekers. Oh, interesting. So surprise and pleasure seekers. This could be like a surprise outing or something like that. Like asking them to go out or something. Maybe taking them by surprise. Maybe as well, like maybe giving them a gift of like wine or something, or as well. Or something along those lines. This might be being bold and surprising them and asking them to go out. It could be a group activity if you're too shy to maybe go out one-on-one, okay? It might be better for you guys to kind of start meeting up in a group setting or trying to find a way. It could be also about talking about things that bring pleasure, you know, getting to know each other in that way, like we have house. This could be about, like I said, getting to know your more like intimate details about each other and finding out where you have like a common ground in terms of your interests. Pleasure seekers, though, and surprise. It could be surprising this person by being fun or flirty too, I could say. With widower and melancholy, I feel like for some of you there is some kind of maybe consolation that you could give them, like some kind of help or something. Maybe there's some advice, or maybe it's just being there. If you know that they're going through a difficult time, being there for them as a as a friend. I think I want to take one other card. I always do this for pile number 4, and I don't know why. You guys are special. Let me see. Before attract the person on their mind. And it could be about being lighthearted here with the Page of Wands and the Pleasure Seekers. Intuition. You already know the answer you seek. So this could be using your intuition. If you have some intuitive ideas about vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person. Again, if you have some sort of idea about maybe something they've been going through, it might be touching base with them on that in some way, or trying to connect with them on an emotional level as well. Maybe if you see that they're struggling, you could open up about your own struggles, for instance, or you could offer them some sort of respite from it, like kind of like, let's rest, or like, let's go do something fun. But I do see action here with the masculine. I see that there needs to be action taken, rather than with the Seven of Swords, perhaps going about this in a sneaky way. This person needs upfront communication. They need face-to-face type of stuff. Or if you're not in person or something like that, you need... they need to see, I feel like this person does need to see that you would be around in some way, that you're serious, that you are, and for some of you this might be a slow grow, for some of you. Like, you have to put in that effort over time, if you get what I'm saying. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So maybe this could be about making sure that you're comfortable enough to pursue this. And it says, wait, the timing's not quite right. So for some of you, it might be that this person isn't ready for romance yet, okay? But could they be in the future? For those where this person isn't ready, could their person be ready in the future? Let's see here. Could their person be ready in the future for romance if they were to slow grow this? Okay. We have passion, warning, and finances. Now, these are where the messages get more specific to certain situations, okay? Now, with... if for some of you this might affect your job, there might be a bit of a warning here to take it slow, right? If you work with this person or something like that, or if this person's going through something kind of big in their life in terms of stability, it might be that you need to wait for this to develop. Maybe they need to get over somebody from the past still, or they need to get over a situation. And it might be that, again, upfront actions, but at the same time proving that it's not a passing fancy, for instance, or that maybe this person isn't best approached by trying to they're best approached by trying to take it in a slow way. Again, just remember, even if they've been in kind of like a fling before or something, maybe for some of you this person's coming out of a serious relationship, or if they only do flings or something, it might be that you need to show them a different energy, the energy of stability, and not like a one-night stand or, a 2-month fling. You know what I mean? You might need to show them that you're there for the long haul and prove that. Especially if, they're a little bit more older, or they've been through some stuff too. Even if they're young, though, it might be that they, have some issues that they need to kind of work through. But what the heck am I doing? Okay. But essentially what I'm seeing here is direct action, okay? Not just pining from the side, not just pining from afar. Direct action is important here. And like I said, for some of you, it might be better to wait. If you work with this person, maybe waiting until after you quit, or you don't work together, or not pursuing it too quickly. Like giving them the sense to pursue you. So like building it up to where they'll pursue you in some way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it depends on what the connection is. But like, say for instance, like as an example, if you work together and you're kind of like sneaking around it, right? And you're avoiding it. It might be spending more time in this person's presence and being brave to engage them, and letting them as well eventually kind of maybe feel like they could pursue you. For some of you, that might be the case as well. So essentially, what I'm getting here, though, is not avoiding this person, showing them, the overall message here is showing them who you are, how you're there for them, and that kind of stuff. So I hope that helps you in understanding how to attract the person on your mind, and I wish you all the very, very best. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all that information is down below, and I will see you all next time. Lots of love, guys. Bye bye.